So what percentage of RCS residents are using the public schools that they've paid for with their tax dollars? This question is probably the most critical question that we face on this board, because the foundation allowance that we receive from the state, which is $9,608 per student, forms the backbone of our budget. Yet we're facing an alarming trend. From 2009 to 2013, less than 9% of RCS students opted out of our public schools. The number was in the hundreds. But if you fast forward to today, you're going to find that this number has skyrocketed to over 4,000, which equates to 21.5% of our district students. We know that 16.5% are in private schools, and another 5% are in other public schools. We actually don't know how many are homeschooling because that doesn't get tracked. For comparison, the state and national average of using other options is still less than 10%. This kind of shift in market share should make any stakeholder concerned, especially for a service that is 100% subsidized with our tax dollars. So how did this happen? Did it have anything to do with birth rates? The answer is a resounding no. In the Rochester School District, birth rates are not the issue. In fact, our school-age population has been increasing year after year, thanks to new housing and families moving into our communities every year. The problem isn't that there are fewer children, it's that more and more families are choosing other public and private schools. Why? Our strategic plan gave us some insight about this. When we surveyed the parents and guardians who are currently sending their children elsewhere, here are some of their top reasons for not using RCS. Perceived lack of support for gifted and talented students. Class size and overcrowding. Perceived far left or woke ideology. Dysfunction at the Board of Education and district administration levels. These are the voices of our community. These are the very people we serve. And as we approach this upcoming school board election in November, we must listen to them. The incumbent status quo slate of candidates may claim they're trying to save the public schools system, but the reality is starkly different. They are the same individuals who've been at the helm during this dramatic enrollment decline. They've repeatedly kicked the can down the road, and they've failed to address our issues head on. Re-electing them will not solve our problems. It will only perpetuate them. What we need now is change. We need new board candidates. We need parents, not politicians, who can feel the impact of these district decisions with their own children and who passionately care about drawing families back to our schools.
Trustee Alspa.